Hi guys, welcome back. Today, nice easy one. I'm sick of wiring, so we're doing a little bit on the inlet. Let's get to it. So when I was wiring, I actually took all the EGR stuff off the inlet manifold and the engine in total, to be fair. So those brackets that I just made up, put them on the inlet manifold, front and back. Just need to find a bolt to fit this, and that seals the inlet manifold up. I've only got one thing left to do in the V, and then the inlet manifold can go back on, and then I've got to pull the engine out again. No words. I have no words. Let's undo all that then. Throttle body next. That needs a bit of modification, so let's go and do that. Currently, it's this hunk of junk. I'm going to use it, but a lot of these hoses are surplus to requirements, so I'm going to pick the ones I need and pick the ones I don't, get rid of the ones I don't, and plug it all in. To the bench, to the back bench. Okay, so I took the top hose off. That's got to go back on, I think, which is this one. I think it goes through one of the rocker cover breathers. That's another one that goes through a rocker cover breather. This is just a pass through for coolant pipes that I'm not going to be using, so I've taken the pipes off. I'll just leave them blank for now until I do something about it once I've tested everything. All I've got to do now is make a new gasket, because the one that was on it originally broke when I took it off. So I'll make a new gasket out of some gasket paper and just bolt it back on the engine. I think this thickness gasket paper should do it. So all I'm going to do is put this on here, hopefully make an imprint of everything. It's kind of there. Right, scissors. In here somewhere. There they are. Okay, so I should be able to cut out around the edge. Now what I'm going to do is, I have a load of bell punches, so I'm just going to find the right one for the size hole that I need. That'll probably do it, and then knock these out. Does anybody want to come and clean up for me? I'm more than happy to let you come in and clean up. Hammer. Okay, on each corner. Yeah. okay. Nice. Chuck some bolts to keep it in place, right size bolts. And now knife all the way around the outside. There you go. It's not perfect, but it'll do for me to get this up and running. And when I do get it up and running, I'll buy a proper one that fits. Depends how well this one seals. Let's go put it back on the car. And partially tidy up after myself. Right, there's the old gasket. All crusty and actually thinner than the one I just made. Only ever so slightly. So that should do us well. That goes in the bin. That goes over there. Nice. Now, I may be making a rod for my own back by not doing these up before putting the throttle body on. So I might tidy this up while I've got the opportunity to do so. I think this actually lives in this, because that sits on there like that. Throttle body on. Nuts. And bolts. A really awkward place. Okay, that should be throttle position sensor. Click, we're in. That's going to be my map sensor. So that's going to go around here somewhere, and the rest all goes to the front that I'll deal with another time. So, like I just said, I found a bolt for the hole in the back. But what I'm actually going to do is use one of these barb-tailed hose fittings, and this is the pipe that comes from the brake booster to the inlet manifold on the Focus engine. So what I was going to do was fit this hose to the barb tail, put the barb tail in the inlet, and then that gives me my vacuum pressure for my brake booster. It's already got a non-return valve in, so the turbos won't upset it. But with a bit of luck, this will just work fine. So I'm going to get that bolt out, put this in, and then find a way to, I'll probably have to heat this up to get it on the end, or I could push it really hard. We'll find out now. First things first, let's get that nut out. Okay, that should be the same thread. I hope it's the same thread. Yes, it is. So, I might put a bit of thread tape on that, thread it in, and then I'm not actually going to put this on there yet because the engine might have to come out again. So, now I'm going to put this in a blind hole. And because I'm leaving this off, and I'm bound to forget, and I'm going to start it up, and it's going to go to like a million rhythms, and then you can all laugh at me while I flounder around for the next 20 minutes trying to work out what I've done wrong. Only to remember that I left this off. Where's the fun in not leaving it off? This actually goes down in there. You know what? I'll cut this bit off because it's getting on my nerves. Cut it off. Bye. Now that goes in under there. Oh, it's actually a little long. So I could do with cutting this off, which I think I'll do. Putting this in, or as in as it needs to be. No. Or measuring this up, that's what I should do. Okay, it goes on the barb nicely, so now I just need to roughly measure right about there. Cut it there. So that's it. Inlet's on, throttle body's on. It's mostly wired up. Still a few little bits left to do, but mostly the engine's done. I'm just going to pull it back out again to do some little bits and bobs, and then it'll go back in and we'll start it up, hopefully. Next time we've got a lot more mechanical work. Actually, the next video is going to be a bit of a monster because we're actually finally sorting out the back end. I decided to stop messing about with wiring and engines for a bit because they were more pressing matters to deal with. Come back and watch that. That's quite the beast of a project that I've taken on. Why not? Nah. So yeah, like and subscribe and everything, and make sure you come back and watch that one. I'm done for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back. Come back next time. See ya.